Hi everyone. It's a beautiful day and we got back a little bit ago from the doctor, so I didn't get to do morning coffee break, so I don't know what you would call this. Afternoon break with no coffee. I just thought I'd let y'all know and what went on at the doctor with my appointment, and then excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. And then I'm gonna show you around like I normally do in the mornings. I just go and check everything and see how it's doing. I see a butterfly right over here. I bet you can't see it though unless it takes off. But I had a pretty good visit, doctor visit. I am in a flare, so they prescribed prednisone for however long it's supposed to you take it. I don't know, like a month or something like that. But as far as that went, that's that's what it was. That's why I've been feeling bad. They checked my feet. I've been having some problem with my feet, but they never said anything else about it. So I don't know what what they're going to do about my feet bothering me. Let's see. They took blood and they checked. I've been having problems. I thought I might have had a UTI because it hurt when I used the bathroom. Has been, and it turns out that I don't have one. They tested my urine to see if I had an infection, and I don't. What it is, and the reason my skin is so dry, is I'm severely dehydrated. I've shown you before. My hands are look pretty much like that now. If you can see how wrinkly, they're not supposed to be wrinkly like that. And if you push it in, it doesn't really come back out. It just, stays dented. So they did a full physical on me because I have that once a year. And he wanted me to drink a lot more. He asked me how much, water I was drinking. I've been drinking actually too much coffee, because I used to just drink it in the morning. And I been drinking it practically all day and not as much water. So I agreed to drink 4 bottles of water a day. He wanted me to drink more than that, but I'm not going to agree to something I don't think I can do. If I drink 4, it'll be more than I have in a long, long time. So I agreed to that, and I'm sure Joy will keep me to it. And I keep my word, so I'll do it. And he said that'll help me feel a lot better before you know it. And he said also it turning cold and stuff, it'll make your skin drier than normal. And I'm outside a lot and stuff, so that's why my skin is so not scaly, but it was so dry and cracked. On my cheeks and forehead and stuff, it's just dry. And that was bothering me, so do that. Went over all my medications. I've been having problems with the medicine that's for my osteoporosis. It makes me sick. It's a generic version of Fosamax, which is widely prescribed. It may be okay for a lot of people, but I can't. No matter what, I did everything they said, and it still makes me feel sick. So they changed that to one that I only have to take once a week, which is great. I can remember that. But I haven't got it yet. He sent it to the one that is a mail order one, so it might take a little while. And what else? The blood work, I think, was to check my B12 level and some other levels. And he said if nothing is real bad wrong, he'll call me if something's bad wrong. If not, they'll just they always send the results to me in the mail. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. I mean, they went over a lot with me. And like I said, checked me out pretty good. But he was pleased with the way my incision's looking from my hernia surgery a little over a month ago. He said it was looking good. And I also was asking him about the pain. Like when I get out here and work in the garden and bend over and up and down stuff, it hurts down there. He said that's that mesh stuff they put in there. He said eventually this one's supposed to dissolve in 6 months and leave scar tissue that's supposed to naturally hold things in, but we'll see. My surgeon said it might take 2 surgeries to fix it for good. We'll see. If it's God's will, you know, I won't have to have any more surgery. Anyway, that's enough about all that. It was positive, though. All in all, it was a positive, visit. I just hope they do something for my feet, is all, because they're tingly and numb a lot. And they checked them, but they never said anything. I don't know what the deal is. Let's look at the stump flower. I'll bet I don't think they should need water. I see some I need to cut off that are dead to put in with the other seeds. Hadn't seen as many bees today. There's a little one flying around. Little bitty bee. Right there, whatever that is. There's a bee. Hey, there's our plane. Well, at one time, a few days ago, that thing was way lower than this. I was like, dang, is he gonna crash or something? I don't know why he was so low. I love airplanes, though. I always have been fascinated by them. Oh, there's a bee right there, too. Oh, there. There's a nice stump flower right there. And this one's getting ready to open the rest of the way up. So there is some bees today. It seems many. I'm gonna have to bring my scissors back out here and get the dead ones. Look at this. There's some kind of little worm on here. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little worm on that petal. Let's see if I can hold it still or it's gonna fall off. Can y'all see that? It's a worm of some kind. That's wild. Wonder what it is. Might be one of those. Maybe it'll be a little butterfly or something. More bees. This is what I come down before I even do devotions and stuff. I always come down here and check and see how everything is. Like some of these are leaning over right here, and I usually just take them and I got a piece of wood right here from the stump, and I push it up against it to keep it from falling over. That's a little better. There you go. And I'm just taking you with me because I hadn't had a chance to do it today. I need to come out here and cut a bunch of dead ones off, but there's plenty more to replace the ones that die. They're just still growing. I don't know how much when it turns cold, I don't know what it'll do to this. It's pretty fragile, like, you know. Okay, goodbye, Mr. B. He likes that I've been out here, you know, that I've had a garden, my doctor, because it's got me outside where I can get some vitamin D from the sun and, you know, give me a little bit of exercise. You know, I know my limits, and if I don't, Joy does. And she will let me know if I'm out here a long time. She'll come out here and yell, you know, what are you doing? You need to come back in. You're doing too much today. You know, so that's her job, and you know, I gotta listen to her. You know, happy wife, happy life, right? Oh, I love her to death. I love my whole family. But I'm just showing you the tomatoes, you know, there's plenty of them still. There's plenty more growing. It's crazy. There's a bunch of little ones, like, you know, right here, there's just a bunch of them still. This orange snack box pepper is not looking so great. It's still got lots of peppers on it, but they're just, you can see, I think that the colder weather is affecting it. It's on the outside here, and it's getting hit more than something would back there, you know, so I don't know if it's just, it's done real good all summer. I've got all kinds of these peppers, you know, off of it, but they're starting to turn and stuff. See, a little black on it. They're not going to, doesn't look like they're going to make it to the full size. Of course, the green peppers are still doing great. They're all over. I didn't think at first, if you watch my early videos, the peppers just didn't want to grow at first. It took them a while, and then they did great. Oh, the habanero. I got a couple of these the other day and took them in. I finally found something too hot for Logan. It's my fresh habaneros I grow. He could not eat it. He ate a piece or two of it and with some dressing on it, and it was like it ate him up. I hate to laugh, but I've very rarely found anything that he said was even hot. You know, and if y'all see his reviews, he's like, no, it's not hot. I might take one little, just put my tongue on it or something, it'll burn me up. So he finally found something that was hot. Hi guys, Adam, what you been doing? You need cleaned off a little. I just been working in the garden a little bit when you couldn't, Mike. Yeah, he's been helping, Mike. Thanks, guys. You do a really great job out here. I like your friends down here, too. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I thought these were habaneros. When I grew them, I grew these from seed, but they're obviously not. They're not habaneros. You can't touch these too much or they'll just fall off. But they're doing pretty good. These are turnips and kale, and there's supposed to be some romaine in there, but you can't even hardly tell what it is because they're all jumbled together. The banana peppers are still doing great. He's got, I'll bet you off this one here, I'll bet you we've got at least, I'll bet close to 30, y'all, and there's still more. Gonna have plenty of green beans. Everything's starting to train its way up through here. See, this was the only one that needed to be finished. The others are already got leaves all over them. I've been trying to get it to come up through here, and it has. And they're at the top. They're starting to get some, you're gonna have flowers in the next few days. There's a flower right there. So we're gonna have plenty of green beans again. This is the third crop of them. I can't see them good all the time, but I did get back here and look at these. Well, there's a tomato plant. These are radishes, but some of them need more dirt put around them, but I did a little bit the other day. They're looking a little better. Of course, I got all the carrots pretty much. Now look at this, y'all. Remember how dead all this looked? At least the kale is looking real good. The kale is starting to look better. And the turnips, some of them are, you know, they like wilt during the day, and then after the shade gets back here, they look better. But eventually, hopefully, they'll come out of it and grow. But all the little kale, they look like they're doing fairly good. So, cucumbers, it's still getting blight. The last batch I had blight. This has got something too. You can see the spots. But I'm still getting a few cucumbers, but that just, I need something to take care of that, but it's too late in the season to really worry that much about it. So I think that covers everything in the garden and the stump. But it is nice. It's just a little windy out here today. Oh, I didn't even notice my birdies was over here while I was doing the garden. Hi guys. I don't know what the high is supposed to be today. I'm guessing it's got to be getting close to 70. Well, let me see. What am I going to do today? I think I have enough to do with tablet time. The prednisone should start helping me pretty much right away. So I was able to eat something. I didn't eat anything. I just for breakfast before we left, because I never know if they're going to do like they'll do cholesterol, you know, and all that sometime. And if you eat, it can affect your numbers. So I didn't eat anything. I don't like it to eat very early anyway. So I ate when I got home something and took there's little white pills. I had to take 6 of them. I start with 6 of them for a week, and then you drop down to 5 for a week, and then 4 for a week on down to get to 1. They like to taper it off with me. It seems to work pretty good. So surely I should be feeling, well enough to do a tablet time. Tablet time. I know everybody enjoys those. I enjoy doing them. They're funny. I haven't even seen the cartoons that I show are sent to me by Joy, and I don't even see them before I do the tablet time. That way, my reaction is, the same as yours is going to be or whatever. It's not, wouldn't be like fake laughter on my part, because if I had seen it, I guess you would call it fake laughter if I showed it again. But it's not, because I've just seen it first time like you are. And I also have some of the meals that I've made and we've had pictures of, and that other people have sent me too, probably. This is just a mixture of whatever's on my tablet, is what tablet time is. So, I'm not going to make this as long as a normal, like a morning coffee break, because I'm behind on what I need to do, some of the things. I don't think the feeders need full. It's filled. They look okay right now. There hasn't been big mobs of starlings like there was. There was what we just saw a few minutes ago were starlings, but there's not. Sometimes there'll be like 40 of them. Now when that happens, they'll empty that one on the left out in no time, in about an hour or less. They'll empty that whole thing out. What they do is they knock it down for the others. They like knock through it and it empties it. Pretty smart, I guess. Because only about 3 or 4 can fit up there on that thing eating at one time. All the rest of them were down below on the ground. Well, I just wanted to get on here and update y'all as to what happened on my appointment. I think it was a very positive, they're supposed to check into some things for me that's going on with me, and maybe I'll get some answers about my feet too. So, but all in all, I thought it was a good visit. So I appreciate y'all, and please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on. Bye.